welcome back. I tell you what, we live in a unique times, my friends. It's like if you go back to Friday morning, I was like, GME is amazing. I mean, I said I know it's higher priced. I get it, but I mean, it's the same recipe we've seen over and over. And listen, you don't need crazy size to do well on GME. I mean, if you let's say you bought the $50 breakout with, 20 shares or something, and you sell it 60 on the way to 80, 76, not bad for a small account, and it's just incredible, the times we live in. And listen, GME 100%. What I would like to see. Oh, and number one, God bless Wall Street Bets. I love it. I love it. And it's funny because, and I talked about this Friday, so I won't go over it again. But it's just like, I don't understand the mindset of old, of old men who refuse to evolve. Listen, I always joke about being 60, but seriously, I just turned 47 the other day. I'm old, okay? But I'm always looking to change, evolve. Because remember, and again, we got work to do, but if you remember my bio from 2007 to like 2014, 15, I was 90% a short seller. But something changed in 2016. And we actually talked about it. And I know we got so many stocks to go over, but check out episode 179. So Alex, if you could maybe link to that in the chat, or just you can go to steadytrade.com, and we talk about what was awesome about this. This has been probably my favorite podcast in a year or so. Just the changing market. And anyway, wild times. So let's talk about what's the plan on GME. Where did I put my there it is. What's the plan on GME today? What I really don't think so. So normally you guys know I'd be looking for like that dip and rip or that bounce off of green to red. Little bit different idea on GME. So what I'm hoping to see is that standard week open. So I want that week open, but then I'm going to be more looking at VWAP reclaims. So green is the stock price, yellow's VWAP. It's currently hugging VWAP, which is that action we like. Remember, if stock's above VWAP, buyers are in control. If it's below VWAP, sellers are in control. So that's exactly what I want to key on is ideally we get that week open and then spooks out, maybe brings in some sellers, get lures in the shorts even more, and then we would enter on that VWAP reclaim midday, late day. And this is in play all day. In play all day, as I like to say. I don't care what time. GME reclaims VWAP. I don't care if it's midday, late day. Remember, midday begins at 9:45. So 9:45 VWAP reclaim or later. I don't care if it does it at 10, 11, 12, 2, 3:30, 4 o'clock, whatever. And then you would risk basically that low area down in here. So, whoops, drop my stylus. GME whiteboard. Oh, and keep in mind, guys, if you're not on the weekend watch list, go to stocksandtrade.com/watch list. Where is it? Watch list. It's more swing trade ideas. Goes out every Sunday. It's free. And here's the funny thing. The 5 stocks this week, Bed Bath & Beyond, okay, gapping up 15%. GME is up 60%. PLTR, SOL, and SUNW. Those were the 5 stocks on the weekend watch list. They're all gapping up. They're all in play today. Now, I will say this. Freaking everything's gapping up. What do you think about GEVO? All right, let me do some Q&A. Oh, God. This is a worst stock in the world? GEVO, worst stock in the world. What's that mean? Y'all should know. $9.45 dip and rip over 13. Risk on VWAP, goal, moon. I won't say that. I'm starting to adopt some of Wall Street Bet's terminology. But I think, a goal of, say, 15 plus is realistic. So, again, when I say, when you've got a big gapper that's at 52-week highs, and I say it's the worst stock in the world, 99 out of 100 times, it's a high day, whole dollar, half dollar break with risk on VWAP. Standard approach from the ebook, etc. AMC gap up, another Wall Street Bet stock, another heavily shorted stock, another dip and rip. So AMC, again, worst stock in the world. I mean, they're doomed. Dip and rip all day. PLTR week. PLTR probably a week open red to green if you're not in it yet. Let me get the whoops. Hit enter. No. Back up. I said week open red to green without looking. This would be. We're gonna look for that bounce. This is that bounce off of red to green. That other, one of the favorite patterns for from the ebook again. So ideally, get that kind of pullback and then a hold of red to green. Then you're looking to enter on the bounce and risk a fail. Bounce on green to red, risk on fail, which would be a red move, So let's say it does pull back, holds green, bounces, you take that entry, and then, and then it's working kind of through the afternoon, then, who knows what happens. Maybe the SPY turns around, Palantir goes red on the day, you stop out, and you reattack the next day. I mean, listen, I think PLTR is in play. I love this as a swing trade. That's why I put it on the watch list. But I wouldn't hold it if it's red. And this trade plan is in play every day. Every day, all week. Let me grab some from EXPR. Oh, God bless 2020. Dying retailer. Oh, God bless 2021, man. Jeez. I missed this Friday night. I didn't see this. I mean, it just gets to the point where you can't see everything. Man, I don't know what you do with Express today. And I know I'm supposed to have an answer for everything. Dying retailer that spiked 100% on Friday, plus like 150%, and it's up another Another 120 today. I'd say late day VWAP hold or ignore. I think you got two options. You just ignore Express. Or number two, afternoon VWAP hold. VWAP hold, hot break. I love it, though. I love it. Oh, Gilby held over the weekend. Beautiful. So, Gilby, I would say this. Gilby, I didn't see you held it over the weekend. Be smart. And Gilby, I'm not trying to scare you out of your trade. But, I mean, listen, if I held over the weekend a dying retailer that's up, 400% from 3 o'clock Friday. I mean, I'm doing the math in my head, but roughly from 3 o'clock Friday to 8 a.m. today, it's up 400%. Have realistic expectations. I'd probably be taking those gains, baby. All right, one more, and then I got to run. Some of you guys are ticker spamming on Instagram. Guess what, Instagram? I was going to answer questions, but now I'm going back to YouTube because a bunch of you are typing the same ticker over and over again into the Instagram Q&A box. And then what happens when I do that? I'm going to ignore. So there you go. Enjoy. Let me get some more questions from YouTube. VYNE. People love to be assholes. VYNE. Higher floats. Ugly chart. I think there's better out there. VYNE. I think there's better out there. So I think there is better out there. Blackberry. A lot of you guys asking about Blackberry. I'll finish on Blackberry. Basically, so basically the same as GME. Okay, I'll draw it for you real quick, but in essence, same idea. So, whoops, let me get my colors right. Green. I'm going to redraw it, but keep in mind, this is heavily shorted, great news, hot sector. It's again that same plan in essence as GME. Be patient. Ideally, we get a little bit of a weak open. VWAP reclaim. You're buying the perk, risking VWAP. So, there we go. So, all right, guys and gals. I hope you have a great day. We live in the most amazing time in history. And I know there's like 1,000 stocks I didn't get to, but listen, check out the Steady Trade team. I did a 3-hour webinar on Friday. I'm doing 3 webinars today. 9 a.m., 3:30, and 6 p.m. So if you want to learn this stuff, I got up at 4:30 a.m. this morning, started scanning, started taking notes, started reading the news, reading the filings, scanning the charts, doing all this stuff, 4:30 Eastern. Then I'm live here. Then I'm live at 9, doing a YouTube videos middle of the day, 3:30, 6 p.m. Eastern. My day doesn't get done. My day started at 4:30, and my day doesn't get done till 7 p.m. If you want to learn this stuff, nobody's more all in on helping you than me. So check out the Steady Trade team. Have a great day. And I'll say this again, even though most of you probably know what I'm going to say. Just focus. And if Blackberry's your favorite, stick with Blackberry. If GME's your favorite and it never does the VWAP bounce, guess what? There's 10 other stocks. Don't try and trade everything. Pick your favorites. Be willing to miss. If you miss, it happens. But focus as best you can. Have a great day.